Shalom Yasharala. I'm the brother Rapaya from the GMS Chicago branch. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruchakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone in New York who rule well. And salutations to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity to the four corners of the earth, waking up the elect. Alright, I just want to get in a quick lesson about being strong in your faith, alright, and you know, trusting in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, even unto death. Alright, so this is Isaiah 55:3. Incline your ear and come unto me. Hear, and your soul shall live, and I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David. You know what I'm saying? Alright? Because we want those mercies, man. We acknowledge our sins, and we keep them, you know, before us, you know, all the time. You know what I mean? We feel like shit about it, alright? And you know, because we've fallen so short, and we've fallen, you know, so much, alright? And, we gotta just get up. You know, a just man falls 7 times and he gets back up, man. Get your ass back up and do what's right, man. If you're called into this, you know, get to work, alright? Because there's a lot of labor to do, alright? There's a lot of work to do, I should say, but there's few laborers, Slakia. Alright? And we want those mercies, you know? Those mercies were promised. So you gotta get into these scriptures, man. You gotta understand what's coming, and you know, be ready for it. 1 second, I'm sorry, Salaki. Let me just get the scripture. You know, this is one of my favorite scriptures here. This is Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Alright? So how are you going to look at the generations of old, man? Man, Romans 15:4, everything written aforetime was written for our learning. Okay, let me just get it. I don't want to butcher it. Alright? Romans 15:4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. Alright? And Yahushua is that hope, man. You know what I mean? That we do the things that were written, that were commanded to us and our forefathers. You know, that no matter what kind of trouble that we get into, that the Lord's gonna bring us out through it. All right. There's always gonna be a way. All right. So you gotta follow Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Lean not unto your own understanding. All right. And whatever you know. Let me get that, because it's right above. Yeah, this is back in Sirach 2:4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient with our change to a low state. Alright? Because in that moment, it's terrible. You know what I mean? It sucks. Alright? But you know what? It's only temporary. So wait on Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Alright? He's always going to make a way for you. You know, Yahushai is that man, man. He got our back, man. Alright? Do what's commanded. Okay? Let me get this. This is... Yeah, we're almost out of here, man. This is the year of Karagma 2019. Alright? Esau Edom's pushing out that chip on a high vibration. Alright? And you know, 2/3 they're not gonna understand, man. They're not gonna get it. They're the lost sheep, you know. They're the sheep that are gonna be destroyed. Alright? This is Galatians chapter 6 verse 4. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. You know what I mean? So you got work to do, man. Alright? You got a lot of work to do. You got to get into these scriptures. You got to read the roll, and then read the roll again, and read it again, and read it again, constantly. Alright? You got to put these words right here, because there's life in these words. Do you understand? There's life in these words right here. Alright? And you got to put them in your inward parts. Alright? so that when you are put in a situation, you look back, at our forefathers, at the prophets, at Yahweh Shai, the examples that were set, in this book to guide us so that we could, discern what to do in any kind of situation. All right? Because the time's coming where heavy persecution is going to come upon us. All right? All Yasharallah, all Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, you confusion of faces that go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Heavy persecution is coming to you guys first, to me included, to all of us. All right? But our hope, the hopeful elect, all right, the elect, the 1/3, we're gonna make it, man. We're gonna get through all that shit, because Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is gonna hold us by the hand and take us through it, man. All right, so you got to build up your faith right now, and by doing that is by reading these scriptures, man. All right, learning these examples here, because all these things happen, and there's things that are going to happen, future prophecies. All right, so that's why you got to look at the generations of old. All right, that's why you got to read what was written aforetime. All right, because this is the way. Yahweh Shai is the way, and these scriptures is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, Yahweh Shai is the way, the truth, and the life, man. All right, let me get that real quick, because there's no other way, man. Their destruction is definitely coming, and the only way for salvation is through Yahweh Shai. All right, not Jesus, not Christ, not Yeshua, not Yahweh, or whatever other names that you may think. No, that's incorrect. All right, this is the truth. His name is Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right, he is the son of Yahweh, and he died for us, man. I pray for them, not for the world. Do you understand? He's coming for the elect, man, the first fruits. All right. This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, man. All right, so you gotta study. All right, you gotta get around the Akim. All right, build yourself up, and you gotta take rebuke. All right, because that's love, man. There's schisms, in the body, individually. You know what I'm saying? And the body as a whole. All right, that we're purging out. And taking that rebuke is pulling that shit out of you, man. All right, so you gotta take that rebuke cheerfully, man, so that you examine yourself and you change, man. All right, you change for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, because it's really coming from him. That rebuke is coming from the Lord. Okay, that's to build you up for the times are coming, man. It's gonna be fucking terrible. All right, like no other time on earth ever before. Are you going to be ready? All right? This is the way to get ready, man. Through these scriptures, man. Through the men that the Most High set up. All right? The men of Great Millstone. All right? From the apostles of New York on down. Okay? So, this is the time right now, man. We are at the very, very end here. So there's no time to play around. You got to mortify your members. All right? Cut off all this worldly shit. I mean, of course, there's a balance to it, but you know what? You know yourself, man. All right. There's things you could cut off, man, and you could take that time and put it into these scriptures. All right. Get yourself built up and ready. Because it's not just you, man. It's the body. All right. There's gonna be other Akim coming in. The influx is coming. You gotta be ready to give them an answer. The proper way. All right. With 4 precepts. With understanding, you gotta give them the correct breakdown, man. You gotta feed them properly, man. These are the sheep of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right, and they've been put into your care, all right. So it's like you gotta give them extra special care, all right. The Lord's giving you this job, and you gotta do it well, all right. But fear not, man. Because the Lord's giving you what you can handle, all right? And if you are afraid, because I understand I've been afraid too, I'm still afraid, you know what I'm saying? But by doing this work, that's just a demon, man. You gotta learn how to rebuke demons. All right, and stay strong in this faith, and keep it moving, keep going forward, man. And don't look back. All right, because what's the goal here, man? To make it into the kingdom of heaven on the first row, on the first go around, I should say. And you're gonna lose a lot of things. You're gonna lose people that you love. You could, your children, your wife, your parents, people you grew up with. But guess what? For what? To gain it all, man. To gain it all. All right. Don't be carnal. All right. Because we've lost our lives in the past. We've lost our children, our wives in the past, in our past lives. Okay. We're gonna gain all of that back. It's not just about this present life. All right. Do you understand? This is Psalms. Let me see. Psalms 37, verse 25. I have been young and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread, man. You know why? Because the Most High and Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, they take care of their own, man. If you're following them sincerely, alright, and if you have a contrite heart, you feel like shit for the things that you've done, alright, and you still do, because even in this truth, you're going to fall, man. Alright, but you got to get back up. Alright, you got to keep fighting, man. Alright? You got to keep going all the way into the end. Alright? Even if you're a martyr and that was your lot, then so be it. You fight all the way until that point, man. Alright? You'll be coming back on the chariots with Yahweh Shai, man, the first to be risen. Alright? This is, let me get this real quick. Slocky. I didn't want to make this too long. Let me see. This is, what was that? Yeah, 64. Yeah. Here we go. This First Maccabees chapter 2 verse 64. Wherefore you, my sons, be valiant, and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall you obtain glory. Alright? So you gotta defend the gospel, man. There's life in this, and you gotta fight for it, man. Up to even unto death. Alright? You gotta fight all the way up to even unto death. Do you understand that? Because there's some that won't taste death, and that'll be a beautiful thing. But even dying for this truth is also beautiful. Alright? So, get your mind right, man. Your heart. Set it aright. And follow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright? GMS, they're the men. The apostles of GMS, they're the men blessed with this truth, man. And they've been feeding the flock, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we got woken up, because the Most High put the Spirit on them, to wake up the elect. And we call ourselves the hopeful elect, because we're doing everything that these scriptures are doing, are saying to do. We're doing it to the best of our ability, all right, to a T almost, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not perfect, all right, but we're trying to be. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, and we come out like the scriptures say to come out, all right, with 4 precepts on the highways and byways, in a season, out of season, all right. There's other camps that do that, but like there's also other camps like IUIC or GOCC or ISUPK that are way off, man. All right, they're on some bugged out doctrine, and they're not part of it. They're not part of, like, all Israel's not all Israel today, and there are lots of 2/3 now. We do believe that some of them are going to come out of that, and wake up. We've already seen that, with one guy. Now he's teaching that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast, which it is, man. That's a fact. All right, that's a fact. The mark of the beast in Revelation is the RFID chip, the radio frequency identification chip. All right, and Esau Edom is pushing it very heavy, and this is the year. Lord willing, this is the year. All right. So, with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodesh, Wa Abad the Ball.